Hi everybody, my name is Maria and I'm a speech language pathologist. A speech language pathologist is somebody who works with individuals from birth to adulthood. We can work in different settings in the schools, we can work in the hospitals, we can work in assisted living facilities, we can also work in private clinics, we can work also in SNF, in rehabilitation centers. So as a speech language pathologist, you can work with different individuals. I myself like to consider myself as a pediatric speech language pathologist. I have worked in the schools, private settings, and in the home. With that being said, I have noticed that a lot of the times I leave a therapy session after 30 or 40 minutes and the session went amazing. However, once I leave, the parent stays there or the teacher stays with the student in a case of a school setting. And even though the student might do really well with me, when they're in a different setting or with another person, the skills that they demonstrate are not the same. So therefore, I've decided to do different activities that you guys can do at home or in the classroom with your student or with your kiddo, so we can promote language development. So this is my first video in where I'm going to be showing what can you guys do with a bus. And if you don't have a bus at home or in the school, in this case like a preschool, because I know in kindergarten things are a little bit different now, but I want you to gather either a bus or like a big car or a big truck, and think about different activities that I'm going to be showing you in this video, and think about how you guys can target them at home while you're playing with your kiddo, because kids learn through play. Strategy that you guys can use while you're doing the activity with a bus or even with the car is incorporating music. Children love music and they learn a lot of language actually through music. A lot of songs are repetitive, and a lot of songs also because they're repetitive, kids learn what's coming up next. So once again, it's that beginning of upcoming events, learning that upcoming event. So as you know, this song can go, the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the, and then you can pause and see if your kiddo can say town, or you can say beep, 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 and see if the kiddo imitates beep, beep, beep. All these skills, imitations, for example, like imitation, it's a pre-linguistic skill, meaning that it's a foundation that helps build up upcoming communication skills. So it's important that your child is able to imitate, because if they're able to imitate, they're able to produce a sound, which means that little by little, as they get older, they're going to start producing these sounds on their own. And that same thing, working on those sounds like beep, 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 or whoosh, whoosh, whoosh for the windshield. They are sounds that promote early development, and they're sounds that are going to lead to words. So always remember to try to incorporate music, because it does gain their interest, and kids are learning, guys. Kids are learning when you incorporate music, when you incorporate play. But most importantly, have fun. Have fun while you're playing, when you're interacting with them, and just think about how much they're learning through this simple activity. So with this, I like to work on the concept of in and out, which is usually seen by 3 years old. So understanding going in, inside, and outside. I like to also work on open and close, understanding open, understanding close. So you can tell your kiddo, for example, open the door, put the boy inside, close the door. And for those students or those clients that I have that are a little bit older, I like to work on prepositions. So, or like spatial concepts. So you can tell the kid, put the boy in front of the bus. So in front as the driver, or we can also work on back of the bus, put the kid in the back of the bus. For the younger ones, so like for those kids that are one or two, you guys can work on functional play, making sure that the kid is rolling the bus. And we can also work on turn taking, so pass the bus and then pass it back. Work on ready, set, go. When you're working with your kiddo, and you guys can work on something like manipulating the situation, or either what I like to call sabotage. So you can put your hand here and have the kiddo say open door, and then you can model close door. Another thing I love to do with the bus or any transportation piece like a car or a truck is that you can do a little bit of pretend play. So here you can see still some marks that I had from my previous session in where I dirtied the bus with dry erase marker, and I said the bus is dirty. Oh my, so dirty. What can we do? So working on that cause and effect, a little bit on that, and telling the kid we're gonna clean it because it's dirty. Then we work on creating a play scheme. So I give the kid a brush and a little bit of water. First, the bus is dirty. Now get the brush, get the soap, wash the bus. At the end, it's all clean. So it also gives the opportunity to work on sequencing, which can target a lot of different things as the student gets older. So I love working on sequencing with play because it starts to give the kids an idea of order, putting things in order. So for example, first the bus is clean, then you wash it, and then it's, oh wait, I made a mistake. Sorry guys. First the bus is dirty, then you wash it, and then it's all clean. And then another thing I just noticed, my bus has the stop. And so you can work, as I mentioned before, you can work on go and you can work on stop. These are different things that you guys can work with the bus. And as always, incorporate your child's interests. So if your child likes Mickey Mouse or Toy Story or anything else that your child might like, try to use those little figures and incorporate them in play, because that will gain their interest and increase their motivation, which means that they will do so much better. I hope that this idea of different activities that you can do to target different skills at home is beneficial. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Have a great day, guys.